Hello.
How are
Hi,
you doing
Cindy.
today?
Good.
You're good?
Still very busy in my work.
Oh, okay. You're very busy at work. So are you like, all right? Are you fantastic? Or are you like terrible?
All right.
All right. Okay, I'm all right. Okay, Eugene, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm like normal.
What's like normal? So you're just all right?
Yes, all right.
Everything's okay? Nothing special?
I played video game all day.
You played video games all day? Okay. Aaron, do you want to turn on your webcam?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, great. Okay, so for today, what are we talking about? Did you guys have time to read over the lesson, or do you guys know what we're going to talk about today? Iris, what do you think?
Sorry. What's the question?
Did you read over the lesson, or do you know what we're talking about today?
Yes, I know. I already read the lesson information.
Okay, so you read the lesson, right? Okay, great. So what do you think about small talk? We're going to start here. What can you tell me about small talk, or why do you think it's important?
Get important. It's not really important things. Maybe like your family or your hobby.
Okay. So when do you need small talk? Aaron, when do you need small talk?
When do I need? During the lunchtime maybe with my colleague.
Colleague, good. Okay, not college. Colleague. Okay, great.
Colleague.
Are you going to be talking about work?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I don't want to talk about my work during my lunchtime.
Okay, good. That is the point. People don't want to talk about work at lunchtime. Okay, lunchtime is one of them. Eugene, what else do you think? When can we use small talk? Aaron said during lunchtime. What other times can you think of?
When the break time.
Break time? As in when? So break during the morning? Do you have breaks?
When I do the part-time job, there is a break time during for 1 hour.
Okay, for 1 hour. So during break time. Okay, great. Iris, what about at work? When do you think you will use small talk?
Maybe we are waiting for a meeting or our lunchtime or make a new colleague.
Okay, when you meet a new colleague, great. And before meetings, that's right. Great job. Okay, so why is small talk important? So oftentimes we have time to talk to people during these times. So you guys just told me about before meetings, at lunchtime. So these are times when people don't want to talk about business. They want to talk about sometimes things that don't really matter. But this is also a good chance for you to get to know your colleagues or to get to know the people you are having a meeting with. Okay, it could be your client, which is really important. If you can make a connection with them and to make them like you, you guys can make the sale easier. Okay, so that is why. So to connect, we want to connect with people. It's important that we find something in common with them. Okay, Why? Aaron, why do you think we need to connect with people? Why is it important?
Shorten the distance between me and the guys.
The guys? Okay. So why do you want to shorten
Yeah.
the distance?
For social reason, maybe I want to know this person more and I want to make new friends.
Okay, you want to make new friends or make a new friend, right?
Yeah, a new friend.
A new friend. Okay, you can make a new friend. And how can you do that? Usually, what do you? Why do your friends become your friend? Right?
What?
Why do your friends become your friend? You talk to so many people, right? But do you wonder why these people can be your friend?
Maybe our interests or opinions is similar, so we can discuss about something more.
Okay,
yeah.
So what is the most recent conversation you had with your friend?
Most
recent conversation you had with your friend, not your colleague, your friend.
You mean what's the most recent conversation with my friends?
Yes.
The most recent conversation with my friend is to refund the amount of our ticket, because we plan a trip to New Zealand this June.
Okay.
Yeah, but because of the virus, yeah.
Coronavirus.
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
so what is the common thing you have here with your friend?
Common things.
Commonality. What is it? You both love to do what?
Game. Play games.
From your example,
usually,
so you told me about your example is that you guys are going to New Zealand. So what is the commonality you guys have?
Commonality. What's the commonality?
Commonality is something you have in common with the person, something that is the same, similar. So what can I tell? So let's ask Iris, what do you think is the commonality that Aaron has with his friend from his example?
The same value systems or something.
From you can know that they have the same values from going to New Zealand? So the commonality is something that they have that are the same. So why do they want to go to New Zealand together? What do you think is the reason? Eugene.
They like travel.
Okay, they like to travel. So if your friend didn't like to travel, he wouldn't be going to New Zealand with you. And continue on. Other than traveling, where are they interested in?
They like outdoor.
Okay, they may like outdoor. And where's the country that they're interested in?
New Zealand. They like sheep.
Sheep. Okay, they may like sheep. They want it. So what is the reason, Aaron? Why are you going to New Zealand? What did you guys? Where did you guys plan to go? Like, there's usually one reason or some reasons why you're going there, right?
I think sheep is a good reason.
Sheep is a good reason. Okay, you're there to see sheep. Okay, I can show you a lot of sheep. Okay, that's a good reason. So, sheep is a good reason. Okay, is there anything else in particular? Like for me, okay, when I think of New Zealand, I think of Lord of the Rings, the movie. Do you remember The Hobbit, right? The very short and small people where they lived. They lived in these really small houses inside. I remember it was like a small hills. So then they have these really cute doors. Do you remember? Do you know the movie?
Yeah. The Lord of Ring, yeah.
Right, the Lord of the Ring. Okay, right. So that is what I would think about. And then so that is what maybe my friend will have in common with me, because if I really wanted to go, maybe they want to see it too, right? So you will always have to have something in common with your friend. That's what I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Eugene, can you give me an example of some conversation you had recently with your friend?
Yes. Me and my friend were talking about the game.
Okay. The game that you're playing?
Yes.
Okay. So are you guys all playing together in the same game?
Yes.
Okay. So you can connect with each other. So Iris, what is the commonality that Yuqing has with her friend?
Sorry.
What is the commonality that Yuqing has with her friend from her example?
Sorry, I don't hear the Yuqing's answer.
Oh, okay. So Aaron, can you help
Internet
out?
is not.
Aaron, did you hear about the example that Yuqing just said?
She said she like to play a game with her friends.
Right. So what is the commonality that she has with her friend?
They like to enjoy their video game in their break time.
Okay, right. So video game is the commonality. Yeah. Okay, Iris, what about you? What have you been having a recent discussion with?
Okay. Sorry, my internet is not very well.
Okay.
I with my friends' conversation were about coronavirus.
Okay. And what about the coronavirus?
We are talking about how to how can I spell quarantine?
Quarantine. Okay, about quarantine. Are they being quarantined?
Yes, I have some friend come back from Hong Kong and China.
Okay.
So they told me Taiwan is do very well.
Okay.
And where can buy the different color mask.
Okay, great. So they want to buy different colored masks. Okay, Aaron, what do you think that Iris has in common with her friends right now from this conversation?
They care about their life for each other.
They care about each other?
Each other's life.
Okay, they care about each other's life. Okay, anything else?
Commonality. Like to discuss about government policy.
Government policy. Okay. So from what I would think, I think Iris is very trendy because they want to talk about where they can buy different colorful masks. Okay, that's what I heard from it. Okay, I think everyone yes, and they care about the recent news. That's good. Okay, but I think Iris is very trendy because I don't really care about what color my mask was. Okay, I just care if it's useful or not. Okay, that's good. Okay, great. So you guys get the point, right? You need to find something in common in order to become someone's friend. There's something that you guys may have the same value. Okay, so when people can connect with you, you are more likable. They will like you and they will remember you. Okay, So here are the conversation tricks that we're going to discuss today. So let's read through them. Okay, Iris, the first one is what?
Make a connection with small talk.
Okay, great. What do you think about this one? What does it mean to make a connection? How can you make a connection?
I think the same interest is very important.
Great. Similar interests. That's good. That's good. Okay, great. So number 2, Eugene.
Yes. Stay engaged in the conversation.
Okay, how can you stay engaged? Can you think of an example? Should you look at your phone?
Okay.
Should you look at your phone to stay engaged?
No. You need to listen.
Listen. How can you?
And, and maybe give your friend, not friend, give the person the like yes.
Okay, so maybe you can nod, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can nod and to respond to them. Good job. Okay, Aaron, what about you? Number 3. What is number 3?
Really difficult topic while making small talk.
Okay, what are some difficult topics?
Maybe the topic related to science or
Science?
It's difficult, right?
Okay, difficult. But what are like some red flags? Like something like when you say it, people are like
Political.
politics.
Politics.
Right, politics. Okay, right. Politics or something. Great. And then at the end, we're going to talk about a formula, something that can help you guys with small talk. If you guys don't know what to say, this is something that you can look towards. So let's make a connection first. Okay. Right, Iris, you talked about having common interests. Can you give me some examples of common interests? Or how can you start the conversation? If Aaron, you're talking to Aaron, okay? So you see him at the meeting. You two are at the meeting before everyone else, okay? So let's make a conversation and try to use common interests to talk and make a connection, okay? Great, let's start.
Okay. Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
I remember you are an engineer.
Yeah, engineer.
So, where is your company location?
Location of my company's location is in Taipei City, Xinyi District.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am in Neihu because there have a lot of engineers.
Yeah, I was there last year.
Last year. Okay.
Yeah.
So, where are you going? Where are you choose your lunch in Neihu?
Lunch in Neihu. Because my previous office in Neihu is near Xihu Station,
Okay.
and there are many good and cheap restaurants near the stations. Yeah.
Sure. I think so.
So you know there.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the street.
And I going to have lunch every day in Xihu Station too.
Already. Also, you are also in Xihu Station.
Yes.
Oh,
and sometimes okay. Sometimes I have business trip to China.
Wow, China.
Yeah, but I can't go there now. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, definitely too dangerous.
Okay, common interest. Remember, the question is common interest.
Oh,
Not common interest. It's interest.
so what's this? Something. Do you like travel?
Yeah, travel abroad. I like to travel abroad.
Okay. Besides New Zealand, have any country you have been to?
I have been to Japan and Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, several times.
So what is your favorite country or city?
My favorite city is Osaka, Japan. In Japan, yeah.
Japan. Okay. I love to.
I love it too. Okay, good job, guys. Okay, great.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
common interest. Okay, so but when he was talking about where to eat, right? You can ask him a little bit more, like, oh, which restaurant, right? Or what type of food do you usually have, right? So food is actually a really good topic. So it's kind of weird, like just jumping from food and then you're just jumping to travel, right? So kind of think around and connect with what you want to say. So if you think of food, good in the district, what type of food? Oh, do you know, what type of food do you usually have? I usually have Japanese food. Oh, I know a really good Japanese place, right? So something like that, so you can continue on and not just to another topic. Okay, really good job. Great. Okay, Eugene, your turn. So let's use common experiences. Okay, please use this as something that you can talk to Aaron about when you meet him at break time.
Break time.
Break time. You guys are at break time. Go.
Yeah. Hi, Eugene. How's it going on recently?
It's good. Yes.
Do you have played some games recently? New games recently?
Yes. I play games on Switch recently.
Oh, so you know the how to say Animal Forest.
Yes.
So you play the game?
I almost play Animal Forest every day.
Yeah. So I know the game. I also have the game. So I know. Yeah, there was a festival last weekend, right?
Yes. You
Event.
mean the fishing?
Yeah, fishing
Contest.
Yeah, contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get 300 points?
No.
To win the, how to say that? To win the prize.
A little. I'm not very good at the game because my controller has some problem.
Oh. That worst? Maybe you can buy a new one.
I don't have money.
Okay.
You can invite him, right? Like, oh, maybe next time you can come over to play Switch with me.
Maybe you can help me to fix my controller.
it's I can't help you.
You guys,
You are
okay, be nicer, right? You guys are not very close. They're like, oh, right, sure, next time, right? And then continue on. Okay,
But
you're too honest.
You can add me
Like,
friend.
Oh, as a friend. Okay, for
Yes.
switch.
Sure.
Sure. Okay, great job, you guys. Okay, so this is a little similar to common interests. You found that you both like games. So talking about common experiences is good when you talk about a same event that the game had. So talking about that would be more about, oh, so did you play that? How so last week when I was playing it, something happened, right? So then you guys will have more to talk about. Okay? Great job. Okay, so I think common school, hometown, or business location is also fine. You guys can, that's a more easier one, that if a colleague came from another country, you can talk about the places, restaurants, coffee shop, anything that they would be looking for, right? So that's a easier example. If we have time, we'll come back to that. Okay, so for stay engaged. So how can we stay engaged in a conversation? So Iris, can you tell me the first method?
don't just to ask question and listen.
Okay, right. So listening to Yuchi and Aaron's conversation about gaming, what do you think at the end of the conversation? What is a question maybe you can ask Aaron?
Okay.
So what how can you control your time to spend in game?
Okay, can you answer the question?
Actually, I cannot control my time in the game. So I will think after work. I will think, do I have enough energy this evening or this night? And I think, oh, I don't have. I need to take a rest. So I will put my game aside.
Oh, okay. So you control it that way. Okay, great.
Yeah,
so
because as I start to play it, I cannot stop it.
You can't stop. No, you need to have some self-control.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So if you have any questions and you can't think of any questions to ask them, you can think of the 5 W's. So the 5 W's are what, who, when, where, which, and then we have 1 H is how. Okay, I'm going to send you guys more information about that if you guys don't or are not familiar with the question words. Okay, they're really good tips to ask questions. Okay, great. So Eugene, let's look at the second method.
Pay attention to the person with whom you are talking.
Okay, so how can you pay attention? Where should you be?
Eye contact.
Right, to have eye contact. Great. Okay, the next one, Aaron, let's look at the third method.
Notice small things that could be conversation starters.
Okay, so what can be a conversation starter from, let's see, when Iris was talking about her recent conversation with, maybe you heard that she was talking to another colleague talking about the coronavirus.
Yeah, but I didn't notice the mask.
Really?
Oh, you didn't?
You mean this? No.
Like when you heard about this conversation, right?
Yeah.
And then you meet her at another meeting and you don't know what to say to her. So what could be a conversation starter? Okay, maybe she's wearing a colorful mask. What can you ask her?
Yeah, so So I need to ask some question to her.
Yeah. You need to ask some question to her based on the conversation that she told us that she had with her friend.
Which kind of mask do you like most?
Which kind of mask? Okay, why don't you ask her, where did you get your mask, right? Maybe she's wearing a pink one. That's so cool, right? I've never seen a pink mask before. Where did you get it? That is so cool. Where did you get the mask? I want to get one too, right? Okay, so that is a good conversation starter. Look for something you can talk to them about, okay?
Yeah.
Right, that would be a good idea. Okay, right. And then the last part is that you can do some research about the person to know more about them. So you could, if they're famous enough, or if they're your client is a really big client, then maybe you can Google about them. Use Facebook. Sometimes there could be some mutual friends. You guys have some friend that also knows them. Or LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very good one. So LinkedIn is an app or a platform that people use for work. Okay. So these are really good places of searching for any information about your client. Okay, great. Let's talk about some difficult topics. Okay, the first one, let's look at the first one. Iris.
Politics.
Okay, politics. So what do you think about that, politics? Why is it difficult?
Have too many colors.
Colors, okay, colors. So it could be green or blue, right? And why is that not a good idea?
If don't have the same
Values, okay, or
yes.
opinion, right?
Yes.
You might, right, get in a fight.
Yes.
Or you get in a fight? Okay, you don't want to get in a fight, right? Okay, so it's a little bit dangerous. Okay, number 2, religion. Eugene, why do you think religion is not a good idea?
Because everyone has their religion, and if you don't understand their religion, you will easy to get them upset.
Okay, you might make them upset. Okay.
Yes.
Aaron, what about current affairs or news which demand an opinion? Do you have any examples for that?
Which demand opinion. I take an example. Maybe recently there is a YouTuber, RD. He want to collect the money to announce the advertisement in the New York City, right? To say something about the coronavirus news about Taiwan. But there are many kinds of opinion against this event.
Okay.
So I think it's not a good topic to discuss with a new friend or new colleague.
Okay, good job. I think that's a really good example. Great. Okay, number 4 is a person's appearance. Iris, why do you think you shouldn't comment on a person's appearance?
I think everyone needs to respect. So I don't think it's a good topic.
Okay, so you need to respect other people, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything too personal, Eugene? What do you think is something that's too personal that you can't talk about?
I think when you meet person first time, you can't question their salary or family.
Who's gonna ask about their salary the first time they meet? Yeah, okay, salary is definitely something more personal. I think for some people, I think age is a little bit not a good idea for the first time you meet. I don't think it's very polite. Some people care. So maybe age is also something. And sometimes status. If a person is married, if they have a girlfriend or boyfriend, it's usually none of your business, especially the first time. You don't say, hey, you have a girlfriend? Or, hey, are you taken? Do you have a boyfriend? Right? It's not a really good idea. Right? What do you think, Aaron?
Too personal topic.
Too personal. Right. Okay. So
how much money do you have?
how much
What's
money?
your
Like,
salary?
how much money do you have? Okay, same as salary. Like, how much money do you have on you right now? What, are you going to rob them? How much money do you have? Okay, so anything with money is maybe a little bit sensitive. Okay, the first time you meet, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're going to talk about the formula for making small talk. Okay, so the first one is, can you read the first one, Iris?
Okay. Briefly reveal something about yourself.
Right, okay. So first one is briefly reveal something about yourself. Okay, and second one, Eugene.
Ask an open-ended question that's fairly easy to answer.
Great. And then the third one.
The regular conversation to current events.
Okay, great. So the first one, what do you think the first one means?